Hey, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the 7 deal closing pitches that you must know. And this is going to be the same whether you are pitching at the door originally, whether you're seated at the kitchen table going through a contingency agreement. And I'll tell you right now, this video is specific to storm damage hails, and it's going to be the same 7 pitches for hail, wind, or hurricane damage. Now, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the slap canvassing formula, which many of you know and are using in the field with fantastic success. And then I'm going to dive into the P section, the present, on these 7 pitches that are going to help you start closing deals. But before we get into it, I want to just do a quick welcome. If you are new here, my name is Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist, and everything I do here on these videos and in my podcast are designed to help you develop personal sales strategies to smash your income goal. And in order to do that, you need to learn how to pitch really quickly on the fly. So click that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a thing. And now we'll jump right into today's video, the 7 deal closing pitches that you must know. Listen, at the end of this video, you're going to know how and why to use each one of these 7, and they're stupid simple to learn to use. But you need to take a step back and think for a minute. So much of the like mainstream teaching and philosophy, and you see this on Facebook groups, people say, hey, well, what's your pitch at the door? And yes, those are all really good openers. And the slap canvassing formula is a great opener. But what happens is these 7 deal closing pitches that I'm going to show you, they correspond with the 7 different mindsets of your customer. So I want you to think about that. Every single customer that you face when selling storm damage, hail, wind, or hurricane, there are 7 different mindsets that they will be in. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to put this to work to appeal to each of those 7. So no matter where they're at or what they're thinking, you're not caught on your heels. You're not wondering what to do or what to say. You know exactly how to overcome it. Now, this format is what I go into in great detail in my program, The Complete Closing Strategy, where I teach my car park closing formula. And this part is in the P, present. I want to give you an insight into how this works so you can start applying it literally on the very next door you knock or the very next sales presentation you are in. So let's jump right in here to the slap formula. For those of you who are familiar, hang with me because you might learn something new. And if this is new to you, check it out. This is my slap pitching formula for at the door, starting conversations. Say hi, break the ice. L, let them know why you're there and make it really familiar to their neighborhood. A, ask an open-ended question, okay, where they have to think. It's not yes or no. And then P is where we're going to present to their answer, and that's where these 7 pitches are going to come into play. But again, just to see you put this together, say hi, break the ice. Hey, Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist here, stopping by. By the way, beautiful lab. Did you guys get her at a rescue, breeder? You know, whatever it is. So I'm going to say hi and break the ice, okay? L, let them know why I'm there. Hey, the reason I'm stopping by today, I just spoke with Peggy and just actually got off her roof and talked to another couple folks here on Lexington. So again, letting them know why I'm here and making it really familiar, all right? And this can be applied in all different scenarios. And I'll just run through a few. So I say hi, break the ice. Hey, Adam here, the Roof Strategist. And by the way, beautiful Mustang they drive by, beautiful boat. Love your rose garden, love your vegetable garden. So I'm gonna find something to complement, some way to, again, break the ice. Let them know why I'm here. Let's watch this come together in a few different angles. Hey, the reason I stopped by, I just spoke with Peggy and hopped up on her roof, and she actually has a significant amount of damage from this year's storms that she didn't even know about. And I'm meeting with her insurance company next week to help kind of get the process underway. That's for one scenario, right? Here's another one. Hey, I just got off of Peggy's roof with her insurance company. We just got her approved for full roof replacement. Here's another one. Hey, I've been talking to a few folks here on Lexington Lane about the roof through the severe storms this year. And then boom, there's another one here. You know, we're installing Peggy's roof today. That's install day. Or hey, last week we installed Peggy's roof and we actually are working with John over in the neighborhood. So whether you're brand new in the neighborhood, I'm talking with people on your street, we're making it super familiar and relevant. All right. It's almost like, hey, I'm giving you a reason that I'm here that's relevant to you and your neighborhood. All right. Say hi, break the ice. Let them know why you're there. A, ask an open-ended question. Super simple. Hey, I wanted to stop by and ask, how has the insurance process been for you? Okay, open-ended. How has it been? Not, has your insurance come out? That's yes or no, right? How has it been? Here's another one. Where are you at in the insurance process? That's another question that's open-ended. They're required to think. Where are you at? They have to reply. Or how about this? How has the process been going for you? Okay, or how about this one? What did the insurance company say when they came out? Now you might be wondering, well, what if they didn't come out yet? It doesn't matter. Because what they're gonna do is you said hi, let them know why you were there and make it familiar, ask an open-ended question, then you wait to P, present to their answer. So even if you say, what did the insurance company say when they came out? And they didn't come out, they're gonna say, what are you talking about? The insurance didn't come out, which brings us to these 7 pitches. This quadrant, it may look familiar to you. I have a cheat sheet for this inside the Marketing Battle Pack, inside the Complete Closing Strategy, and inside the Complete Sales Strategy to help you really figure out assessing where your homeowner is at in the process. You may have seen my other video, by the way, the 4 stages of the claims process. I'm gonna put a link to that one up here too. So check out that video for the 4 stages of the claims process for a deep dive. But essentially every customer we encounter is gonna be in one of 4 phases. No claim yet, right? They haven't filed a claim. They had a partial payment from the insurance company. The insurance adjuster came out, said, hey, we're just gonna cover, a small repair here and a couple of shingles. Or denial, the insurance company comes out, denies coverage, or the insurance has been out, homeowner has a check in hand and they're wanting to do the work. So what about those 7 pitches I talked about? Within each of these 4 stages, we have to realize that our customers, when I mentioned this in the beginning, are gonna have one of 2 mindsets. What are they thinking? And it's important that we appeal or present, right? Present to exactly what they're thinking. So however they answer, they might say something like, well, what damage are you talking about? So this mindset is, what? What are you talking about? And this I hear many people in the Midwest, many people working older storms or small storms or marginal damage, they don't realize, hey, my roof is fine. What storm are you talking about? I don't have damage. These are the folks that are thinking to themselves, what are you talking about? So you must be able to present to, hey, I know you may not be aware of that damage I got on this roof, and then you can present to this answer. Then the other one is like, help, tell me how bad it is. This is more, after a recent storm, people know that their roof was impacted. They know there was a windstorm. They know there was a hailstorm. They realized, of course, that they suffered a hurricane. They're gonna say, help, tell me how bad it is and walk me through it. So in the no claim, we've got 2 mindsets. Help, tell me how bad it is. Or what are you talking about, right? So we must be able to present to, help, tell me how bad it is. And that's the easiest one. You can do a free inspection, right? This one we have to overcome first before the inspection and say, hey, I totally understand that you might not have had or known that there's damage. I actually have been on a few houses here on Lexington and in this neighborhood, the Rock Creek subdivision, and I found quite a number of homes that were damaged. I actually take photos and videos, so then you can again go into that and then use that one-liner of mine. Hey, do you have any objection if I hop up for a complimentary inspection and I'll show you what I find? So again, that's how we're gonna present to the no claim. And I can go into great detail, but first in this video, I just wanna teach you these 7 mindsets so you can on the fly know to categorize, all right, if they say, yeah, tell me how bad it is, I'm gonna go straight for the inspection. If they say, hey, I don't, what damage are you talking about? We have to overcome that first before offering the inspection. Then what happens if there's a partial payment? This can be a controversial one, same thing with denial. And I have a smiley face and a frowny face. Partial payment, let's go in this. Camp number 1. Hey, the insurance came out, we're good. They just said we had a few repairs, we're fine. We're just gonna talk with someone or do them ourselves, or we are already, we decided not to do anything. Either way, they're like, the insurance was out, I agree with them, my insurance company are good people, we're good. Or, here's the other one. My insurance company came out, they said that they're only paying for a few shingles, and I'm furious. That neighbor got a new roof, that neighbor got a new roof, that neighbor got a roof, how did they get a new roof and I didn't, right? So different mindsets. We have to, if they're like, hey, we're good, we have to overcome this one and explain, hey, I totally understand the insurance was out. It's not out of ill will. They weren't trying to do anything bad. Oftentimes I work with homeowners just like you, and the insurance company covered for just a few repairs, and then through a re-inspection process and just kind of with another set of eyes, like you'd go to a doctor for a second opinion, we find that we end up getting a full replacement. And it's, again, under the insurance. I consider this like a working commitment. They've acknowledged that there's damage. So we need to overcome this before then offering the inspection. Whereas if they're angry, you're like, this is easy. Like, hey, well, let me hop up there and see what I can find. Because oftentimes, right, then you can go into it. Same thing with the denial, same 2 camps. Hey, the insurance was out, we're okay. Our adjuster was up there and he said we didn't have any damage. Thanks though, and they close the door, right, or want to. So we must overcome, say, hey, listen, I totally understand. Use the doctor analogy, by the way, free second opinion. So, and then again, denial. I'm furious, my insurance company came out, I've been with them for 10 years, and that neighbor got a roof, that neighbor got a roof, I deserve a new roof. How's their roof damage and mine isn't? All right, so again, 2 different mindsets, and you're gonna present to those differently. Finally, check in hand. Usually, usually, this is where that homeowner is holding their scope, right? And I did another video on this, on if the homeowner won't show you the scope, because the whole idea is, and by the way, in that video, I teach you how to overcome this one. So watch that so we don't have duplicate content on duplicate videos. But check out the video on how to get that homeowner to show you the scope. I'll put a link to that one up here as well. And with this, the homeowner, what they're thinking, and again, we must appeal to what they're thinking. They're thinking in their mind, hey, I'm gonna play my cards close. Give me, I wanna see, give me an estimate. I already got our money from the insurance company. We're just choosing a contractor, we're collecting estimates. This one for most people is the hardest to overcome. They're like, how do I flip the script? But in the other video, I teach you, it's all about getting that homeowner to understand the reality of the situation and how they actually need you more than you need them, and why and how to get them to show you the scope and to work from that so you're not just farming out quotes. So now here's how you put it together. Use the SLAP formula first. Say hi, break the ice, compliment the house, let them know why you're there and make it really familiar. You talked with someone on the street. Again, even if you didn't break open the new neighborhood yet, you're talking with people. You've inspected a roof, okay? Reference that. And if it's like the first door you knock, hey, you can still say hi, break the ice, let them know why you're there. Hey, I'm talking to some folks here in Lexington, naming their street about their roofs from the severe storm. That makes it familiar and relevant, okay? Makes door knocking easier and softer. And then again, you inspected their roof, you got them approved, you're doing the roof next week, you're doing it today, it's been done last week, it doesn't matter what the scenario is, but that's what you want to do with the L. A is asking that open-ended question to require them to formulate a thought. Not a yes or no, that's a closed-ended question. And again, where are you at in the insurance process? How has the process been for you? What did the insurance company say when they came out? All right, those are 3 open-ended questions you can use. And then you wait for their answer, and then you're going to present to them based on these 7 different mindsets. No claim, help. What are you talking about? Partial payment, we're good, I'm angry. Denial, we're good, I'm angry. Or check in hand, give me an estimate. And when you can learn how to overcome each of these, you'll do it super fast on the fly and be like, all right, I know when I can ask for that inspection. I know when I need to overcome these objections and kind of plead my case, so to speak, to get them to see my viewpoint before going in to ask for the inspection. And the same thing comes, which I teach in the car park closing strategy. So my program, the complete closing strategy, I teach how we're gonna assess that homeowner in the initial appointment, in the initial greeting, and then how we're gonna plug this in a robust presentation in that process. So this is gonna be a tremendous amount to get you going, to get your mind wrapped around these 7 presentation ideas, these 7 pitches, again, for both at the door and at the kitchen table. There's links to all that stuff in the video description. But most importantly, you now know how to put all of this together into an actionable plan to use on your very next sale. Now, just because this video is done doesn't mean our time here has to be over. If you want even more videos, every video I've ever done organized by category, numerous companies are reaching out and they're using it as part of their training program with new hires. New sales reps are getting it to get brought up to speed, and you can get yours here. So click here to get a free copy of my Pitch Like a Pro Roofing Sales Training video library, and jump into this video for more so we can continue our journey in helping you smash your income goals. See you on the next one.